guys, it's Alice time. Welcome back to my channel. So, as usual, let's just go back to the story. Once he decides to open, per usual. But, honestly, I have been thinking about, everything that has happened so far in this story, and I still don't get it how it's going to end. I still can't connect the dots. I have tried to, but I still can't figure it out. And I have no idea what to think. Because no one left any comments on the last video. Chapter 4, Danger and Discovery. A little over a week after you received the last letter from Kane, you sit down at a table in the greenhouse with Atlas and Aster, filling with the charm he gave you. I wonder if I can get these to active again. There must be some kind of a command word or something. You give the charm a little shake, but nothing happens. I guess I still haven't quite figured this out. It protected me in the dining hall, but I don't remember doing anything special. The house activates automatically, sensing when you're in danger, just like when the trees reach out to me. I start talking about the charm. Okay, I for one cannot wait to see what we're going to learn today. I can barely contain my excitement. Whatever we're doing, I'll contain my excitement and just see what happens. I could use a nap myself. And this is the difference between a really good student and a really bad student. Professor Countess strolls to the front of the class. Good morning, class. Today we are beginning our lesson on restorative magic. The subject is a bit tricky, and I know some of you have trouble with the wood element, so this will be a companion lesson. Do you hear that, Tim? It's you and me. With a poof, Tim appears from the other. You pat him on the head. It's up to you to get these sick plants to improve. I'm here to help, and I'm sure our resident wood nymph, Aster, is happy to assist too. Oh yes, I do this type of magic all the time back home in the forest. Professor Countess sets down a small potted tree in front of you. The leaves are with red and brown, and it's nearly tipping over. Well, we better get started. I have no idea how this is going to go, but anyways. Give me a boost, Tim. Come on, little plant. I know you're struggling, but I believe in you. You can get through this. You channel your magic into the plant as Professor Countess approaches, and slowly it straightens up, its leaves filling out and turning a shiny green. Good as new. That's a perfect plant if I ever saw one. Excellent work, Miss Russell. I see you've had no trouble with this lesson. As Professor Countess goes to check on a few other students, Atlas slams her fist down on the table. Damn it, why won't this work? Whoa, Atlas, what's the matter? I've been talking to this plant for the last 10 minutes, but nothing happened. I've told it to toughen enough to be stronger, to fix itself, and it just sits there. When you're working with plants, they generally need encouragement. That's what I'm doing. I think what Aster means is that you have to be nice to them. Don't worry, Atlas, I'm sure you can do it. Maybe you just need a bit of help. Yeah, why don't you get help from Aster? Aster's practically an expert on this. I bet she can give you a hand. Follow my lead. Just think about how much you want to help this plant, and send all of your magic towards that thought. Aster guides Atlas' hand to gently touch one of the withered leaves. Atlas closes their eyes and takes a deep breath. I'm helping. As Atlas speaks, the vines on Aster's arms wiggle, and the injured leaves slowly begin to perk back up. They actually listened. See, not so hard, is it? I knew you could do it. Atlas glances at each of you and then lets out a sign. I'm just used to being able to do things myself. I don't usually need help. It's okay to need help, Atlas. Professor Contes did say to use companion magic. Professor Contes approaches your desk and regards each of your plans with a smile. I see you all are helping each other out. I've been watching and you've made excellent progress in just 1 hour, Atlas. And you, Miss Dion, have been a marvelous assistant. I truly appreciate all your help. As class comes to a close, Aster bounces excitedly in her seat. Ellie, I have a really good feeling about today. How would you like to visit my grove? And the same things later. You mean we're actually going to meet your siblings? There's no way I'll miss that. Wait, she has... I'm not even going to ask. Wonderful. Then I'll find the rest of pen pals and we'll meet up this afternoon. After class, you spot Beckett sitting outside, pushing together a flickering flame and an orb of water. There's a flash of light and he's left holding a small metallic cube. Fascinating. I seem to have created metal, though I didn't start with it. You talking to yourself again? Hi, Ellie. You just witnessed a part of an experiment I've been assigned for my... How do you say this word? Thaumaturgy class. No idea. I'm taking the pure forms of each element and mixing them together, and I believe I've just had a breakthrough. His hands shaking with excitement as he speaks. When I combine some of the base elements, fire, water, earth, and air, I have been able to make wood and metal, despite not channeling them. This means that the elements are deeply connected, not completely separated entities as most of us assume. I have no idea what most of that means, but I take it you're going to keep talking anyway. True. These implications could be massive, but I can't submit my report until I have a full handle on them. If a Serenite like you were meant to help me with my experiment, I'm sure my results will be outstanding. Of course we have to pay. We always have to pay, don't we? And unfortunately I don't have even close to that amount of diamonds. I should get out of class, and I'd like to ignore the existence of homework for at least a couple of hours. I hope you figure it out, though. Thank you. The results were fascinating. I just have to keep analyzing them. You give Beckett a wave as the two of you part ways. Later that afternoon, you and all your friends head into the woods to visit the wood nymph grove. I can't wait for you all to meet the samplings. They love hearing about my time at school. Well, they're in for a treat, because I have plenty of fabulous stories to add to yours. I can tell them all about Serena and Sublime. It's been a really long time since humans visited the wood nymph forest, hasn't it, Aster? Oh yes, at least a century or more has passed since the last ones were here. Nowadays we tend to keep to ourselves. If I told the elders, I don't think they'll want me to bring you. Well, that makes sense. Aren't tensions between the Attune and wood nymphs still fraught following the Wand Wars? I would assume as much. The Attune chopped down the whole forest during the war. But that was ages ago. Don't worry, the samplings are much more accepting. Aster leads you through a thick cropping of trees, and you step into a magical wood. Okay, actually this looks really pretty. They have really cool new backgrounds. Small amounts of different colored lights dance between the leaves. The thin trees in the clearing swaying softly in the afternoon breeze. Welcome to my home. These are my siblings. I can talk. These are my siblings, the saplings. Hello, saplings. It's very nice to meet you all. I've heard so many stories about the wood nymph groves. They don't seem to do them justice. You can really feel the magic in the air. The trees around you rustle with a sound like bells, and Aster giggles. Oh no, these are humans. They're some of my friends from school. A nearby branch lowers and taps your arm, then quickly lifts back up. The rustling grows louder. Aster, I feel like they're laughing at me. They said you look like a funny type of nymph, and they want to play a game of Whispering Winds with you. Yes, games are my forte, along with being incredibly charming. How do you play? The saplings learn by feeling other people's magic, so you have to cast a spell and then they'll try to copy you. Let's make our magic elegant. Magic is meant to look beautiful, just like me. Indeed, elegance is the best way to make a good first impression. All you fallen leaves, why don't you do a dance for the saplings? As the three of you cast, your magic softly washes over the saplings, causing the fallen leaves on the ground to swirl gently around them. A moment later, a soft wind rushes past you all, and you each spin in an elegant pirouette. I'll say that you've got the hang of dancing. You certainly know the correct form. I didn't get to least bit dizzy. I could feel like that all day. The saplings all rustle loudly, and their branches bend to brush you again, their leaves tickling your face. They wanted me to tell you that they had a lot of fun playing with you, and they consider you friends of the forest now. I'll wear that title proudly. As the saplings go quiet, Esther lets out a sign. I really wish the rooted nymphs, the elders, were more open-minded. But I'm sure that since the saplings adore you, the elders will have to like you too. I don't know, Esther. From everything you've told me, they seem pretty set in their ways. But this is the season of learning leaves, when nymphs learn to shed the past and focus on growing a better future. If the elders are going to let go of their prejudices, I can talk. Now will be the time. Besides, you are all the most wonderful people I've ever met. If anyone can get the elders to see reason, it's you. I have no idea. There's a lot of history between the two. That isn't going to disappear overnight. I know, but I can't just do nothing and expect this to get better. I don't want the saplings to grow up being told to play to a tune, but not when we could all be friends. Esther nods to herself and skips ahead deeper into the woods. Come on, you still have to see the rest of the grove, and you can meet the others then. That sounds creepy. You follow Esther across the grove to an older section of the forest. Indistinct faces stare out of the trunks of the woods. The trees! A slow, creaky voice filters through the branches, and a wood nymph sways into view around a nearby tree trunk. His body is turning wooden, and his legs appear to be rooted into the ground. Esther, have you come to visit? You didn't send a message through the trees. Papa, I brought my friends from school to come visit. Everyone, this is my Papa. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. There's rustling from the trees further off, and their whispers reach your ears. She did what? The branches of the larger tree lean closer together, as though they are speaking to each other. It's nice to meet you. Silence. Yarrow's head swivels back to Esther, expression furious. You brought a tune into our forest after all that they have done? I wanted them to meet everyone. I thought we could talk and learn about each other. They are not to be trusted. They will destroy you. Have you learned nothing from what I've told you about our history, about wars? Why won't you just come back to the forest and give up these ridiculous studies? The trees echo his sentiment. Yes, Esther, come back. This is where you belong. Esther's wide eyes go wide, filling with tears. I don't. Yarrow turns back to you with a scroll, whatever. I should leave this place now and cease your attempts to corrupt my Esther with your ways. Wait, don't you care what you want? Look, I don't care if you like me, but Esther has dreams. You're her father, you're supposed to support her. No harm ever came across from learning about the world. It seems like you all could stand to do some learning yourself. Perhaps they have a point, Yarrow. Yes, if you take a moment to talk, I'm sure they'll surprise you. The vines on Yarrow's arm shake as his eyes narrow. I'm not even sure if I'm saying his name right. If the two don't understand what we have suffered, they'll never will. As her face falls again and she looks desperately at her father. Papa, please, if you'll just listen. No, Aster, you've let this tune fill your head with false stories. You need to grow up and see them for what they really are. Weeds. Aster's eyes go wide. Aster's eyes go wide, and she lets out a sob before running off into the woods. If you won't take Aster's word for it, maybe you'll listen to the saplings. They seem to like us. The saplings? You are... Yarrow's face twists with rage, and wind rips through the clearing, nearly knocking you off your feet. The forest darkens, and the trees loom over you, casting you in the shadow. Get out. You and your friends hurry back the way you came, returning to the outer woods. Well, that could have gone a lot better. You can't say that again. You hear a quiet sniffling, and you follow it to find Aster seated by the stream, still crying. You and Shreya sit down beside her, and you gently wrap your arm around her shoulders. Aster, your family are a bunch of jerks. Aster, maybe don't say that. She's certainly not wrong. They are an obstinate bunch. I think what they're all trying to say is, we're so sorry. It's not your fault. I really thought it would be different, but they'll finally understand. You rub Aster's back comfortingly, as she wipes away the remaining tears. Is there anything we can do to help? A cup of cocoa, maybe? I don't think so. I should just get to the shop. Though it's been really slow lately, so there probably won't even be any customers to talk to. Why don't we come with you? Having some help at the shop might cheer you up. And we can even do some advertising too, so you'll have a bunch of new customers. Are you sure? I wouldn't want negativity to impact your energy. Don't be foolish, it's more important that you feel better, right, Ellie? What? We have to pay for this? What the hell? That is stupid. I mean, you got a lot to deal with right now. I don't want to intrude on that. Yes, you're right. Some quiet may be good for me. You all head back to campus, where Aster tells you goodbye and leaves for Penn Square. A week later, you meet up with Atlas for a training session. She leads you across campus and down a hidden staircase into a strange temple. Okay, actually this looks really cool. So you still haven't told me what we're doing today. Combat training. You mean magic? No, physical combat. There are some situations where you won't be able to use magic, and it's important to know how to fight. Today is just the basics, punching, blocking, and getting out of a grapple. I have no idea how to even start with this. You just have to remember a couple of things first. First, when you punch, keep your thumb outside of your fist and make sure your fist is vertical. For blocking, you can block a straight punch by slapping it away with your palm, but you should use your wrist to block a hook. And if someone manages to grab you from behind, get out by sliding your hand up your sides. You'll dig your elbow right into their muscles. Alright, so are we going to run through each move first so I can get the hang of it? No, you got to be able to think on your feet. Okay, honestly, first of all, thank goodness I had karate at some point in my life, or else I wouldn't be able to remember this. Okay. Come at me. You clench your fist and throw a punch right on at her. Take this. Your punch slams into her shoulder and she stumbles backward with a smirk. Nice form. This isn't too hard. Now it's my turn. Atos steps forward and takes a swing at you. Her fist arching in a hook right at your face. You extend your wrist, palm up, and catch Atos' hook Actor's hook punch before it hits you. You were saying? I don't even know. Hold back. You're not a straight blows, throwing punches and blocking them as you dash around the room. Come on, make this a challenge, Atlas. You regret asking for that. After you manage to land a punch into Atlas' stomach, she rushes around behind you. She grabs you, pinning your arm at your sides, and squeezes you tightly. I see you get out of this. You slide your arms up, keeping your hands pressed against your sides. Your elbows dig right into Atlas' biceps. I'm like, this is way too quick to pick something. She wishes and her grip goes slack, allowing you to punch her off. She rubs at your muscles. Jeez, I forgot how much that hurts. No one here hugs me and gets away with it. Atlas brushes her hands off on her pants and gives you a once-over. Not bad. We'll make a fighter of you yet. Not my. I can't talk. Hell yeah, I'm ready to get. I can't even. You could probably handle fighting someone trying to pin you to the ground now. Or you can move straight to fighting someone who has a weapon when you've got only your fist. Okay, all that sounds mildly terrifying. That's why it's fun. But I think we've run enough for today. Really? But I'm still so pumped up. I don't know if I should stay quiet or not. I suppose there is a spell I could teach you if you're up for it. What kind of spell is it? It's a day spell, a combination of moon and earth, to allow you to stun someone and leave them confused. Is it earth because it's like throwing a rock at the person's head? Why don't I show you what it's like? I just walks eyes with you and your vision suddenly goes blurry. Whoa. You try to focus, but your surroundings warp and shift around you, making you stumble. You fall to the ground as Atlas ends the spell. You weren't kidding. That will stop anyone in their tracks. Exactly. It might be difficult for you since you're a Sana, so you definitely need to make sure you have enough energy to do it. But if you think you can handle it, I'm sure it'll be useful on our missions. You're joking, right? You gotta be joking. It's gotta be a joke. Like, why? Why? Guess this is the first spell of you I'm not going to learn. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we're going to lose another one out of the 5 that are left. Yeah, the adrenaline is wearing off, and I don't want to risk passing out. I think I'm just gonna go back to my room. That's probably smart. I'm gonna stick around here for a bit longer. Just then, you hear a loud pop and the sound of trumpets. You and Atos exchange a look before rushing up the stairs. As you emerge, you're greeted by a parade of animals marching across campus. You spot a snake slithering up in his arm, fangs flickering out. That tickles. Is it just me, or is this weird even for Pendergast? Raccoon leaps out of a potted plant, knocking it over with a crash, and approaches Atlas. Go away, trash. There's the start of our show. Why don't you come up and join me, Ellie? Of course you do that. Kane sits regularly on the back of an elephant as the head of the parade approaches. And a moment later, you're floating up to join him, landing on the back of a grizzly bear. I conjured up all of these illusions just for you. I do hope you like them. Let her go, you son of a... Kane blows away her attack with a gust of wind, and the parade marches onward, with you and Kane in the lead. This is a little bit much. Someone could get hurt, and your animals are damaging Pendergast's property. And here I thought you would enjoy the fun. I mean, I think I'll enjoy it more if you tone it down a little. Well, I suppose if I must. Put her down! Athos rushes a fireball right at Kane's face. Head face. But as it gets closer, it suddenly snaps out. Allow me to handle this, Ellie. Kane snaps his fingers and a whirlwind sweeps up around Atlas, tossing her into the lake. I'm not even going to say some words, okay? No, Atlas! The door of the main academic building bursts open and your professors stride out furiously. I don't know who you are, but you're trespassing on Pendergast's property. I suggest you remove yourself, or we shall have to remove you by force. We will not warn you again. Kane leaps off of his elephant and floats gracefully down to the ground. That's quite enough of that. He snaps his fingers and your professor's eyes go wide. They all clench at their throats and drop to their knees. Wait, what? Leap off the grizzly bear back, looking between Kane and your professors. Help! You rush to your professor's side. Placing your hand on his shoulder, you begin to chant and trying to help her breathe. Come on, work! Yeah, I should have attacked him. I don't know what to do. You leave, and Kane is now nowhere to be seen. Athos hurries to join you, water dripping from her clothes. He headed towards the sun-out classroom. I'll keep an eye on the professors. Go! You rush out to the stairs towards the sun-out classroom. And as you step inside, you spot Kane in the center of the room. Kane, what are you doing here? He doesn't seem to hear. His gaze transfixed on the crystal in the center of the room. Finally. Of course. He reaches out to grab the crystal, and the moment his fingers touch it, a massive flare shoots out of the center, setting him flying. Kane scrambles to his feet, disorientated from the blast. He hurries towards the edge of the room and scans the sky. Blast it. You follow him as he rushes back to campus. He conjures a massive whirlwind, sucking in all of these illusory animals, and starts to flee, even as your professor struggles for air. Don't leave them like this. Just release your magic and let them go. I have much to worry about now. Without another word, Kane disappears. You notice a glimmer in the corner of your eyes. As you look up to see a camera coming right toward you dive to the ground as the meteor hits with a crash, shaking the entire campus. Slowly, the smoke begins to clear around as a figure stalks closer. What is happening? She waves her hand, and your professors gasp in desperate breaths. Her voice booms out over the campus as she pins you and Atlas with her fierce gaze. You foolish mortals. Us, but we didn't. Silence, I can smell his withering magic. Kane the air source, my wayward child. What are you talking about? Who the hell are you? Yes, same, Atlas. The woman stops in front of you, energy radiating off of her, in waves so powerful you can barely move a muscle. The blood source, the elemental parents, you fools released Kane from his prison, and now he'll leave your entire world in ruin. What are you talking about, lady? Ah! What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? Oh, ah! See, this is what I'm talking about. That's why I need you guys to comment. Okay? Because I need someone to put some logic into this. Because I don't know. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give a like to this video if you enjoyed it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to notifications. Don't forget also to subscribe to my main channel, which is also Stella Star. Don't forget to follow me also on my social media. And yeah, I see you guys in the next one. This is a mess. Bye.